Welcome everyone to O'Brien Ice House Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A action. We've got 3 games on tonight. The first game of the 3 will be the Bison and the Demons. All 6 teams in action tonight. My name's Michael Clough and I'll be joining you for tonight's action. And just having a look at the tail of the table of both sides, I will say up front, the Bison are chomping at the bit clearly on this one. They were out like 4 minutes early to do their pre-game skate, and the Demons were probably a fraction late and a bit perplexed to see Bison were out there. But the two sides, the Bison currently sitting in second last place with 4 points in total, 2 wins and 5 losses, although they did get the win last week in their match up against the Blackhawks, so that was a 5-2 win. And for the Demons, currently in second place, they're on 3 wins, 2 losses and 2 ties, and they had a loss to the Sharks, 4-2 loss to the Sharks last week. And so they'll be looking to get back on the winners list. Have a look at some of the top scorers for respective sides. For the Bison, with a hat-trick in the last game, Matheson Graham now leads the point scorers for the Bison with 6 points, 4 goals, 2 assists, and averaging 1.5 points per game. He's ahead of the Bellick brothers, both Steve and Andrew, with 5 points apiece, and they're split quite even, 2 goals, 3 assists apiece, and then a grouping of 4, Joshua Vendowen, Chris Drake and Ray Khalil. And for the Demons, their leading scorer is Yuga Kikuchi, who has been an excitement machine, but I'm assuming he might not be out there today, and that'll be a blow for the Demons. And second on the list is Andrew Erzon, also with 6 points. Gabriel Go with 4 points for the season. So, despite the fact that the Bison were out early, it's now the Demons who are at centre ice. They're ready to go on this one. The Demons playing with a particularly short bench though, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge for them in this one. Goaltenders in this one, Elaine Jake for the Demons. The goal against average of 2.22, I should say. The game has commenced with Steve Bellick with the puck. And the other end, they've got Connor O'Brien, who's played the 1 game so far. He's getting his second start of the season. To Graham. Matheson Graham in the corner. The Bison, the team in yellow. The Demons, the team in red, for those who aren't familiar. Pass goes out wide. Skating on now, Toby Gilchrist just played that very smartly. Into the corner, he'll get there first, beating out Jack Carpenter. Carpenter out towards Drake. Into the corner, we've got a battle on our hands. Graham lost the puck, and it's going to be cleared away for the Demons. Drake has the puck, goes out wide. Khalil sends that one in the corner. Jake will come out of his crease, and the Bison will make a line change. As Hockman has the puck now, he's stripped of it, has support. Then Riley Davies will just send that one, just fire a bit of Hail Mary, force O'Brien to make the pad save. Sorry, that's Mike McDowell unable to clear. Hockman trying to play that one off the boards. We've got to stop in play. And it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be against Andrew Bellick. It might have been for a hook by the looks of it. But the end result is that the Demons will get their first power play of the evening and a chance to get the first goal of the game as well. So from the face-off, and it's going to be won by the Bison. Battle in the corner. 2-on-2 battle, and eventually it is won out there by Spencer Nave for the Demons. Nave will get the puck back. So that's actually Adam Harper in number 8 for this evening. Gets it out towards Carpenter. Carpenter fires, shoot, shot was blocked. And Harper will get the puck back. Flips up smartly out towards Carpenter, fires, shoots. O'Brien makes a save. Wasn't 100% sure where that one went, but it was effective all the same, and we'll have a face-off. in the Bison's offensive zone. So from the face-off, it's won by Strzelinski for the Demons. Played off the boards by Carpenter. Now Dow, back towards Carpenter along the half wall. So Dow, wide pass wasn't effective in the end. Delveen got a piece of it, and then it's gloved by O'Brien to another face-off. The Premier, it's 18 minutes rundown clock periods, except in the third period if the margin is 2 goals or less, then we go to stop clock. And a shot there by Strzelinski, and it's saved by O'Brien. The referees in today's game, Casper Russell-Huber and Hamish Young, linesman Norman Yan and Craig Armstrong-Frey in this one. Those delays with the rundown clock do favour the Bison, as from the face-off it's been won by the Demons. Go and Harper. Go eventually, just a little soft pass out towards Harper. Picked off now by Gilchrist. Andrew Bellick out of the penalty box, so back to 5-on-5 hockey. Try to bank it off the boards. It's got caught up in the skates there of the linesman, Craig Armstrong-Frey. And now Steve Bellick will go back, retrieve the puck. Pass is a good one. Here's a chance now for Nelson. Fires, shoots. Jake makes his first save of the game. Bellick, that's Stephen Bellick, will skate back now for the Bison. Birchler skating onto it. Hockman should get there first. Throws the body round against Van Duven and did well. And Dow. Kept in by Birchler for the Bison. Tight angle shot, and Jake makes the save, so we'll have a face-off. Just see here on replay. Making sure to lay the hit before taking the puck, just protecting the puck through, basically using your own body work. But a face-off in the Demons' defensive end, and it's actually the Bison who do win the face-off. Delveen gets Nebber, couldn't keep it in, so it was a bit wide of him. He has the puck now, and the Bison are back on side. Sent into the corner. Farley now for the Demons. Clears the zone, sent into the corner. Nave, Delveen did really well there for the Bison. To Drake. Pass was just on the wrong side there of Graham, who has time to get the puck. Challenge there by Jack Carpenter, and we have a scrum along the boards. Matheson sends that one into the corner. I should say Matheson Graham. As Steve Bellick at the point sends that one into the corner. Hockman should get there first for the Demons, and does. And Carpenter. Pass out wide. Finds Mafali. Drake knocked him off the puck. Now Graham will take the blue line. Fire, shoots. Blocked by defensive stick on the way through. Hits the back netting. We'll have a face-off. As we're still 0-all. Shot count 4-2 in favour of the Demons. So after a quiet start and a penalty kill, Demons starting to hit their straps. So from the face-off, won by the Bison. See Bellick's in the corner, but it's now Carpenter for the Demons. So Bellick. And Flynn Gower for the Bison. Shot comes in. Jake comes well out of his crease. The Bison have it again. Chance for Nelson. Fire, shoots, saves, made in a second. It's actually through. Flynn Gower scores. And the Bison get first blood in this contest. First save was made. Rebound on offer. And Gower Just picked up the crumbs and finished it off. So from the face-off, and whistle's been called. So we're going to have take 2 on the face-off. And Birchler has it now for the Bison. Takes the blue line, fire shoot shot was blocked. To Taylor. And Darwin for the Bison. Tight angle shot, played off the boards by Harper. Mafali will skate onto it now for the Demons. Carpenter cuts in the middle lane, will take the blue line himself. Forced into the corner. Pass out wide. This is a good pass. Shot comes in, and O'Brien makes a save on the shot there by Adam Harper. So defensive zone face-off for the Bison. And it's Birchler who has the puck now for the Bison. We'll get it out wide. And Darwin will skate onto it now for the team in yellow, the Bison. Poke checked away there by Di Lorenzo. Carpenter's also there. Carpenter looking for a high sticking call, and it's a goal in the meantime to the Bison as Birchler cashes in. Carpenter's still protesting about a high stick, but in the end, he may have caught one there, but you got to play the whistle, and while he was arguing with the refs, Birchler was stuffing the back of the net. So 2-0 lead for the Bison. And they got the jump in this one with 8 minutes remaining in the opening period. And now Gilchrist from the face-off has it for the Bison, gets it out towards Steve Ballick to Graham. Now Khalil, tight angle shot. And it's in, it's found a way through. It must have just slid down. I can see a gap in the pad that's about the height of a puck. It must have found a way through there. As the People Champs, Ray Khalil gets the goal. And this is a great period now for the Bison. They lead 3-0. What answer do the Demons have on this one? The second place Demons, the 5th place Bison. So Carpenter blows a tyre. Here's another chance now for the Bison. Shot comes in. The shot was wide there by Khalil. So Steve Ballick gets it out towards Khalil. Now Graham. To Go. He's just in the end, the meat and the Bison sandwich. The Go gets the puck back up against Mike McDowell. McDowell's done well. Lost the stick. Go has the puck. Had a poke checked away from him. The pass to Di Lorenzo at the point. Just missed him. And he'll skate back, retrieve the puck. And Delvine, the captain for the Bison, has the puck now. Goes from one corner and the other out towards Mike McDowell. To Nelson. Had the puck, just lost it. Taken down by Harper. Lockie Taylor up against Spencer Nave. Harper's also there for the Demons. So 2-on-1 battle, and Nave done well just to work Taylor out of it. And eventually they'll clear the puck. To Gower. Gower just beats a couple of Demons defenders, but eventually Shake will make the save on the shot, much to his relief. Probably worked his way through a little too easy there. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Shot comes in. The shot, though, was wide. So Hockman in the corner gets it out towards Carpenter. Sends it back in the corner from whence it came from. Harper looking to clear, hasn't been able to. Poked out by Nave. Hockman looking for Nave, just couldn't quite find him. Delvine out wide has been picked off now by Jack Carpenter. Takes the blue line. Lost the puck. And now Andrew Balick for the Bison takes it the other way. And Mafali will skate onto it for the Demons. Pass hit the side of the net, so it's fairly inaccurate. And Gilchrist now for the Bison, gets it out towards Graham. Graham with the pass out wide. Just over skating on that occasion was Steve Balick. The puck is in the corner. Dow has it now. Rink wide pass. A good idea out towards Go. Gets the puck, takes the blue line. Pass. Trying to skate onto that one. Just couldn't quite trap. That was Erzin, and O'Brien makes the save. And so we'll have a face-off. So, big lead on the scoreboard for the Bison, 3-0, but it's only a one-shot lead, 7-6 for them in terms of the shot count. So they've certainly made the most of their opportunities. Harper has it now. Pass looking for Go. Couldn't quite find him. Outlet pass attempt was unsuccessful. Here's a chance to rebound in the end. Zielinski couldn't get a clean shot away, and the opportunity was lost. Gilchrist had the puck and lost it. Coming in support there is Graham. Graham passes it back out towards Steve Balick. And Gilchrist will skate back and get the puck now for the Bison. So Balick looking there for Downs. Just try to glide it on unsuccessfully. Hockman picks it off. Goes out wide. Thought about the backhand. Then just tried to stuff it on a tight angle. Hockman up against Gilchrist. Bison have numbers and they should be able to clear their defensive zone, and they do now. Downs has the puck. Will take the blue line. Just a lay. Pass there looking for Drake. Just couldn't find him. Good idea though. Now Drake has the puck. Everyone's onside. Downs. Weak pass. Checked away by Di Lorenzo by Delvine. Here's a chance and a nice shot there by Alex Mafali. Went high, beat O'Brien, and the Demons are on the board. In the end, I think a bit of confusion and miscommunication there from the Bison defence. Mafali just swooped in, got the puck, went high and scored, and has broken the duck for the Demons. So Erzin now with the puck. Nelson ridden hard into the boards. There's going to be a penalty come out of this, and I suspect it could be more than just 2 minutes as well. That was a pretty crude hit into the boards there by Kevin Dow. Nelson comes in, numbers clearly on show. Looks like it's only going to be 2 minutes. Could well have been more. But it does put the Bison on the power play. And they already have a 2-goal lead. So Demons are able to clear the puck. Zielinski battle with the foot race there against Balick. Zielinski wins the puck now for the Bison. Pass out wide. Nice move. Pass looking there for Graham. That was Drake. So Khalil. So he's been credited with the second and third goal for the Bison so far tonight. So he's sitting on a potential hat-trick as he goes with a Hail Mary attempt off the boards. And that is it for the opening period. A great period for the Bison. They lead 3-1 as we enter the first intermission. So as I mentioned earlier, Khalil has been credited with the second and third goals for the Bison. Flingauer with the first. Alex Mafali got the goal for the Demons. And that came late. So, Mafali with 2:12 remaining. Gower with 10:34 remaining. Or the 10:34 remaining. Khalil at 8:36 and 7:49 as we look at some of the stats. The end of one, and it is the Bison leading 3-1 as I mentioned earlier. The shot count not as blown as you may think in the circumstance, 9-7 in favour of the Bison, and one penalty each so far. So a big challenge for the Demons. Although once the Bison saw that third goal, you can start to feel like they're starting to get themselves in the game, starting to find their mojos. We'll see some of the highlights of this opening period of play. But so far, I'd have to say the Bison defence has held up quite firm, except for this one. That's the breakdown. Been pretty good, except for that moment where things did go pear-shaped. And that late penalty. So the Bison will start the second period on the power play for another minute 14. As Dow makes his way to the penalty box. And we're moments away from opening face-off in this second period. Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division. Bison lead the Demons 3-1. It's the Demons who win the face-off. So the Demons are the team in red, the Bison team in yellow as Carpenter has the puck. Gets it out towards Nave. Carries it over the blue line. This comes straight back out as Carpenter has the puck. Cross over the blue line himself, then gets himself jammed up. Again looking for a penalty. None forthcoming. Dalveen gets it out towards McDowell. Now Carpenter gets out towards Nave. This is a pass into open ice, and Andrew Bellick will get there first for the Bison. So still 30 seconds remaining on their power play. But so far, the Demons look good on the PK. Shot comes in. Jake got a piece of that, just sort of glanced off his helmet. We'll have a face-off. But importantly for the Demons, it's going to eat into time in this rundown clock. So probably by the time we get to the face-off, the penalty will have expired. And Dave just taking his time to get off the ice, just to make sure that does happen. So once the face-off is done, Dow will make his way back on the ice, and he does. Bison have it. Downs thought about the shot, but there was no shooting lane. Pass to the point. Gilchrist fires, shoots. Shot was blocked by Di Lorenzo. Gets it out towards go, and Srelinski will send that one in the corner, and that should, in fact, it's not been called an icing. So play shall continue. The pass being collected now by Nelson. Thought about cutting the middle lane, gets a shot from a tight angle, missed the target. To go. So Gabriel will go now for the Demons. He can pass it back out towards Harper. Harper to Di Lorenzo. Happy to bank that one off the boards, and Harper with a shot attempt. It was blocked. Another shot attempt. It's wide. Steve Bellick off the boards. Toby Gilchrist should skate onto it now from the Bison, and does. Pass. Finds Bellick. Looking for Gower, just bounced over his stick. Now Mafali, the goal scorer for the Demons. Deprived of the puck there, good body work by Gilchrist. And the pass out wide to no one, which should just allow the Bison set up again. They'll make a couple of personnel changes. Pass was a good one out towards Nave. McDowell sends that one in the corner. Nave should get there first. Out of McDowell. Downs in support for the Bison. Has it. He's stripped of the puck. Now along the half wall. Battle along the half wall, and the Bison do win out through Khalil. So Graham has the puck. Looking at his options, decide he's the best option, trying to skate it through. Hockman bumped him off the puck, but Graham gets the puck back. Thinks about the wraparound, attempts it. It was blocked off the stick of Mafali. Graham gets the puck back, gets it out towards Khalil. Khalil up against Mafali. Mafali's done well for the Demons, gets out towards Nave, clears the zone. Hockman trying to get out towards Mafali, just missed him. And sent deep. Now go. Happy to play that one off the boards. Send it to the opposite side of the rink. Graham, pass attempt was blocked there by Harper. Now chance for Erzin for the Demons. Fires, shoots, and what a save there by O'Brien. The shot by Harper. And that is the save of the game. It might be hard to beat in terms of save of the night. The shot comes in from Erzin. Big rebound on offer. Just puts the glove out there. Got enough of it and then gloved it, denying Adam Harper. And maintaining the 2-goal lead for the Bison. So Carpenter. Fires, shoots, just goes with a bit of a high wobble shot. And O'Brien saves that one as well, so we'll have another face-off. Face-off, being picked off by Steve Ballick, who'll pass it back. Bison looking clear, Carpenter just couldn't keep it in. And you have to wait for everyone to get back on side, crosses the blue line, but he's stuck along the boards. Birchall fighting the puck up against Dow. Also there is Erzin. Erzin has done well for the Demons. Takes blue line, goes out wide towards Go. Poke checked away from him by Andrew Ballick. Erzin passed out towards Carpenter, looking there for a tip. Tip was there, but went down into the pad there. O'Brien, I should say. Connor O'Brien, getting my name's muddled up there. Now Carpenter. To Birchlow. Just delays, look at his options. Goes to the rink-wide pass, misses his intended target, and that should be icing in his. The idea was right, the execution in the end wasn't. And the puck will make its way down the other end of the ice. So 11:40 remaining in the second period. Defensive zone face-off for the Bison. Birchall, pass was a weak one. Harper, here's a chance now. Hockman gets a shot. O'Brien makes the save. Pass out wide, being picked off there by Mafali. Just delayed enough to make sure everyone's on side. Now Andrew Ballick just skates in. Steals a puck from Mafali and finds Flynn Gower at centre ice. Gower takes blue line. Just tried to toe drag. Went for one move too many. Hockman has the puck now for the Demons. He'll just cycle back. Mike McDowell gets it out towards Taylor. To Nave. Mafali. Now Taylor, little backhanded pass. Not a bad one. But Hockman in the corner will skate onto it. Lined up there by Nelson. To Nave. To Mafali. Bumped off the puck. Erzen's also there. And it's going to be cleared away by Delvine. So Demons might have the lead on the scoreboard, but at the moment, in terms of controlling the play, it's the Demons. And they'll be keen to cut the margin in half sooner rather than later. It's been kept in now for the Bison. And Erzen has the puck. And so we're going to penalty. And that looks like it's going against Delvine. So Demons will go on the power play. So face-off has been won by the Demon. Pass back out towards Carpenter. Looking there for a tip. O'Brien makes the save. It's a battle in the corner. 2v2. And it comes out towards Erzen. Goes out wide to Carpenter. Just delays on the shot, which was blocked by Gilchrist. He plays that one off the boards and just clears it out of trouble for the Bison. Erzen leading the foot race. But it's been picked off by Khalil, looking for a hat-trick. Got the shot away, but it was across the crease. And Carpenter would just steady things now for the Demons. It's Khalil sends that one into the corner. And Carpenter again will get that puck. A little over a minute remaining in the Delvine penalty. And so far, the PK for the Bison has been pretty good. This could be one of these PKs that just helps regain a bit of momentum for the Bison if they can continue the way they are. Drake just passes it back. Happy to concede some territory. Outlet pass wasn't a good one. Over now for Mafali. In the end, just a bit of an awkward way of trying to cross the blue line and got himself caught up with Adam Harper. And here's a chance now there for Ballick. That's Steve Ballick gets a shot away. Jake with the save. Rink wide pass. Here's a chance now for Nave. Nave looking for a shot, and also for Harper there as well. Sent into the corner. Harper. Shot there by Mafali. Kept in now by Hockman at the point. Just delay. Happy to bank that one off the boards. Penalty's been killed, and overall that was a very good penalty kill for the Bison. Di Lorenzo gets out towards Mafali. Now Harper. Weak shot on net. O'Brien offers up a rebound. And Andrew Ballick quickly hasn't been able to. Here's a chance to have a Harper. Fires, shoots. O'Brien with the save. Ballick banks that one off the glass. That's Steve Ballick. And going back now will be Hockman retrieving the puck. Delvine. So his earlier penalty was for interference, but we've got to stop in play. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty for a cross-check. So cross-checking penalty, and that's going to go against Spencer Nave. So now it's the Bison's chance to have a power play. So they had a good penalty kill, and can they turn that into a good power play? So face-off, defensive zone for the Demons. But it's the Bison who win the face-off. So Gilchrist will send that one into the corner. And then Graham trying to skate over that one. Puck protected well by Carpenter, battling with Graham. Khalil has the puck. Pass it back out towards Steve Ballick. Fires, shoots. Rebound on offer. Graham just couldn't trap it on the first time of offering. To Graham. Gets back out towards Gilchrist, back out towards Graham. Good team up between those two. Graham with the shot. Jake with the pad save, sends that one into the corner. Khalil will get there first for the Bison. To Graham, out wide, out towards Steve Ballick. Just walks the puck in. And Graham just keeps it in now for the Bison. Gets it out towards Khalil. Pass out wide. Steve Ballick. Looking for a pass, looking for a tip. Couldn't find his way through. Drake up against Urs, and Drake has the puck. Pass back out towards Gilchrist, has time. Decides against the shot. Out towards Khalil. Fires, shoots. Tried to go high. Jake makes a save. Khalil gets the rebound. Pass back out towards Gilchrist. So Gilchrist assessing his options. Fires, shoots. Blocked on the way through there by Carpenter, who should skate onto the puck now and does. But he's lost it. Now Gilchrist along the half wall. Gets out towards Graham, back towards Gilchrist. Fires, shoots. Shot was a fraction high. Pass there looking for Graham. Has it now. Just overskated it and lost the puck. And it's been gloved by Lane Jake, and good defensive work there by Joshua Skrzlinski. So I have a face-off. And by the time the face-off happens, the penalty clock would have wound down. In fact, it has now. So once the face-off happens, Nave will make his way, jump straight back on the ice. And face-off has been won by the Bison. Delvine with the shot. That was just a little wide. So Nave will scan in the puck now. The little backhanded pass wasn't a good one. Out towards Andrew Ballick, who has it. Got the shot away. Delvine. Harper will skate back onto the puck. So Harper clears it from the defensive zone, and then sends that one into the corner. Delvine. It's going to be a foot race. Birchler did well, used the body well, just bumped Harper out of the contest, and a shot comes in, and that has hit the back netting as the shot came in from Mike McDowell. So 3 minutes remaining, second period. And Bison still have their 3-1 lead, which they held at the end of the first. Shots are 16 apiece. And Bison do win the face-off. Di Lorenzo unable to clear. Shot comes in, and Jake with the save. So the Bison have responded well. For the first part of this period, I thought the Demons had the overall better of the play, but couldn't capitalise. These special teams that will certainly help the Bison get the momentum back their way. And they'll be looking to capitalise themselves. So Kenny Nelson has the puck now for the Bison. Downs into the corner. Heavy hit there by Dow. Downs. Pass wasn't great. Poke checked away by Jake. Gets the save there on the shot by Nelson. And now Erzen. Little backhand attempt there by Nelson. And Erzen looking to clear the zone. Gets it out towards Go. Couldn't quite trap it cleanly. Tagawa. Dow has the puck up against Gilchrist. Gilchrist blows the tie, and then so does Dow in sympathy. So Erzen passes the slot. Go couldn't get a clean shot away, and the Bison will be able to clear. It's going to be a foot race. And Gilchrist will get there first for the Bison. Cycles back along the half wall. Then he's happy to send that one in the corner. He was met late by Nave. There's going to be a penalty coming out of this. Steve Ballick with the shot. Jake with the save. Gower. Ballick just couldn't quite keep it in. And interesting, O'Brien hasn't made his way to the penalty box. I don't think he was aware. Now he does now, so they get the extra skater, and they don't need it because they've scored. Matheson Graham with the goal, and the Bison extend their lead to 4-1. And that is Graham's 5th goal of the season so far. Nice little toe drag there on that occasion. Set up the shot and made no mistake. And that will pretty much wrap things up as the clock continues to wind down. They might get the face-off, they do, but then there's the buzzer. So late goal gives the Bison a 3-goal lead, 4 goals to 1 at the end of 2. Matheson Graham with the only goal in that second period, and that could be a bit of a back-breaker for the Demons, because now they've got some real hard work ahead of them to get themselves back into the game. There's Nave also a bit ginger on his way off the ice. Both sides sort of just discuss what they're going to do for the upcoming third period, but look at some of the stats at the end of 2 in this match between the Bison and the Demons. IHV Victoria Premier A Division, it's a 4-1 lead to the Bison over the Demons. The shot count, the Bison started to take control of that late in the period, 21-16, so they got the last 5 shots on goal in that second period. 2 penalties apiece. But it is the Demons who've got a mountain to climb now. They're going to have to work hard, because it looks like at the moment the Bison are just seem to have the answers for everything the Demons throwing at them. And if they do get the win here, it will be their second win and drop 3rd win for the season. So a bit of a slow start to the Bison season, despite the talent they've got in their lineup. And well, the Demons will be looking to avoid a 2-goal losing streak if they lose this one. And the Bison already out. It's just final few words at the Demons bench. I think they're trying to milk time as much as they can, but eventually they will start making their way out to centre ice for the opening face-off of the third period. So, moments away, opening face-off third period. And face-off has been, well, in the end, it was won by the Bison, but first possession was to the Demons briefly. Now along the half wall, Graham. Pass just on the wrong side there of Drake. McDowell, it's Mike McDowell. And support's going to be a foot race. Khalil coming well over his creek there was Elaine Jake. Played that one off the glass. Beat out Khalil. Carpenter. Desperate effort there defensively by the veteran Jack Carpenter. So McDowell along the half wall. Talking about veterans. And Mafali will skate it out now for the Demons. Shot comes in and O'Brien makes the save. Dakota O'Brien in his second game of the season been good so far for the Bison. You just see that defensive effort there. Took the risk, nearly gave away a penalty, but when you don't, it's good hockey. So face off. Coming through there was Birchley. Couldn't skate the puck out, and the Demons who have it. McDowell, weak outlet pass. Harper with the shot. So Dow. Just out of reach of Di Lorenzo. Had to let the puck clear the zone. Turn the puck over now to Gilchrist. So Gilchrist passes it back out towards Birchley. Fires, shoots. Jake with the save, and getting there first will be Harper. So Gilchrist with the shot, Di Lorenzo with the block. Birchley with the shot. Jake just sent that one into the corner. Gilchrist up against Dow. Dow trying to get it back out towards Harper. Couldn't keep it in the zone. So Steve Ballick out wide. Out towards Andrew Ballick. And Birchler with the puck. Just waiting for the defensive line change to be completed. Pass goes out towards McDowell. Gabriel Go should skate onto that one now for the Demons. Does pass. Wasn't a great one in the end. Birchler. Now Carpenter. Eventually finds Dow. He'll just scoop that up with the backhand. Sends that one in the corner, making it a foot race. And getting there first with Dalveen for the Bison. Challenged there by Hockman. Hockman and Dalveen. Dalveen just threw himself into the glass. Shot comes in. O'Brien made the save. And we'll have a face-off. Defensive zone for the Bison. You see there that one battle between Matt Hockman and Trenton Dalveen. Neither party was willing to give up an inch on that one. So Hockman with the shot. The shot was just a fraction wide. So McDowell looking for Nelson. Couldn't quite trap it. Erson's pass wasn't a great one. Nelson just wearing Carpenter like a cheap suit. Taylor in the corner, trying to get out towards McDowell. Nave is also there and he clears now for the Demons out towards Hockman. Goes out wide. Got a attempt was blocked. Steve Ballick. Hockman willing to throw his weight around as Taylor. Being turned over. Here's a chance now for the Demons. The shot by Mafali wasn't a good one. Now Lockie Taylor. Poke checked away. Good poke check it was too. Mafali just couldn't trap it, and skating back will be Steve Ballick. The veteran to the youngster, Toby Gilchrist. So Harper out wide. Mafali. Now Ballick banks it off the boards. Di Lorenzo kept it in, but then he lost it. Here's a chance now for Khalil. So Khalil with 2 goals. Gets a pass out towards Drake. Gets the shot away, and Jake read that one well. Made the save, and we'll have a face-off. So Harper gets out towards Di Lorenzo, plays that one along the boards. Been kept in by Gilchrist though for the Bison pass. Shot attempt there by Graham. It was blocked. Graham gets the puck back. Shot comes in. It's back glass. To Ballick. So Khalil pass top of the crease there. The low slot. Drake couldn't get a deflection. Here's a chance now for Di Lorenzo. Fires, shoots. O'Brien makes the save. And shows the glove to his opposition. So the shot count currently 24 to 20 in favour of the Bison, as that just as I was announcing the shots, the extra shot, the 20th one, got added to the total. Defensive zone face-off now for the Bison, and they do win the face-off. So McDowell. Trying to get out towards Birchler, being picked off by Nave. Andrew Ballick. So Ballick just cuts in the middle lane. Still with the puck. Takes the blue line. Tried to get it to Van Douwen, but couldn't quite find him. There's an unable to clear. Ballick gets it back. Wants to wait for Van Douwen to get back on side. Then passes the wrong side of him. But eventually he does get the puck, Van Douwen, and sends that one in the corner. And Carpenter will skate back and get the puck now for the Demons. Outlet pass only as far as Steve Ballick. To Birchler. Well, in the end, he's found on his attempted pass and opens door for the Demons. Mafali. Pass wasn't a good one to Hockman. Has support. And Mafali gets the puck back. Now Birchler. Trying to cut the middle lane. Force that way, poke checked away there by Nave. Birchler gets the puck back to the top of the crease. Puck is loose. Carpenter has it now for the Demons. And he's lost the park downs there. Just poke checked away from him. Hockman in support gets it back out towards Carpenter. Carpenter looking at his options. In Gretzky's office pass. Shot there by, I think it was Di Lorenzo. Gets the puck back. Di Lorenzo skates back. It's in the corner for Spencer Nave. So Nave. Now towards Hockman. Fires, shoots. I think that was gloved down there by O'Brien. Di Lorenzo gets the puck. Harper. Beat out Taylor. Demons still with the puck. Di Lorenzo, little backhanded attempt, and O'Brien will glove that one. And we're going to have a penalty for the extracurriculars, and that was not smart hockey on the part of number 32, Mitchell Di Lorenzo. Just as the Demons were getting some good momentum, and they were really challenging Connor O'Brien in net, they give away a fairly, well, extremely dumb penalty. And just see here, it's gloved, and we don't see the penalty. So, but it was just unnecessary. When you give away penalties like that, when you're behind, it's just bad hockey. And it will be doubly so if the Bison can capitalise on the power play. 9 minutes remaining, third period. And it's the Bison who do win the face-off. Shot comes in, and Jake with the save. So another face-off in the same face-off dot as the previous one, and then pretty much the same result. Bison win the face-off. Shot comes in, and it's in. Delvine scores. And that is definitely a backbreaker now for the Demons. As Trenton Delvine just casually skates in. And that would be his first goal of the season as well. In fact, it's his first point of the season. And it's a 5-1 lead now for the Bison. And skating back now will be Delvine, the goal scorer. Just clears the zone, I think, as far as Carpenter. And the Demons have to find something special in the remaining 7 and close enough to 3/4 minutes remaining if they're to even get a point out of this one. So Drake looking to clear. As well, plays this, gets wrapped around the linesman and going to get a call. I think actually icing is going to be called after all that. Norman Yan takes the puck and will make her way down the other end of the ice for the icing call. And so from the face-off, Delvine has it now for the Bison, gets it out towards Khalil in the corner. It's going out now. Jasinski for the Demons, gets it out towards Graham. To Drake. McDowell against Go. So Go will skate onto it now. Poke ticked away there by Delvine. Go still has it, gets a shot away that was wide of the target, but good effort there by Gabriel Go. Now Hockman. Pass attempt was blocked. Good poke check. Opens door now for Khalil. So Ray Khalil fires, shoots. Pad save. That might hit the pipe on the way through. And Khalil gets the puck back. Poke ticked away from him. Gilchrist comes in, relieves the pressure now for the Bison. He'll skate over the blue line, wait for support. Lost the puck. Now Steve Bellick. Windowen. And it's been gloved there by Elaine Jake. And we'll have a face-off with 5 minutes 50 remaining in this game. A shot there by Khalil. Still looking for his hat-trick. Got credited with the second and third goals of the game for the Bison, as they jumped to a 3-0 lead early, and they haven't been challenged on the scoreboard since. So Shea got a piece of that, but it nearly rebounded back in the net and shot by Gilchrist. It's a battle in the boards, battle in the corner, I should say, and Andrew Ballick tried to find Toby Gilchrist. Picked off by Hockman. Great work there by Gilchrist. Here's Mafali for the Demons. Left the puck behind, and it's going to be a penalty call. Tripping call it will be. It'll be against the Bison, and Toby Gilchrist will make his way to the penalty box. So the Demons will have the power play. 5-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. And the face is being won by the Demons. Harper with the shot. O'Brien offers up a rebound. Carpenter should get there first and does for the Demons. Gets it back out towards Andrews and pass out towards Harper. Fires, shoots, and that may hit the crossbar on the way through. Brian May got a piece of that, but that was a dangerous looking shot and a beautiful setup there by the Demons on the power play. You just see here on replay, yeah, I think actually Brian got a piece of that. So Harper out towards Carpenter. Harper will get the puck back. The Demons goes out wide towards Jack Carpenter. Back out towards Adam Harper. Passes the high slot, looking there for Erzen. Dalveen will skate on that one for the Bison. Clears the zone. Skating back now will be Birchler. Happy to concede some territory back out towards Mike McDowell. Plays along the boards. Now Carpenter has the puck, with 45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Demons. So now Dow with the shot and O'Brien with the save. So Conor O'Brien has only conceded 1 goal on 25 shots. So he's going to bump up his stats. His stats going to look good after this one. Already had a save percentage of .938 coming into tonight from his 1 game. Bison looking to clear. They will, as Harper's forced to go back. They've killed the penalty. So Harper gets it out towards Carpenter. Looking for Gabriel Go. So Go. Ballick, that's Andrew Ballick out towards Keenan Nelson, I should say. And Hockman plays that one off the backboards. Mafali looking out towards Nave. And we've got another stop and play, and I think we've got another penalty. So it's going to be Keenan Nelson making his way to the penalty box. So the Bison will play out the rest of the game at this stage, unless they concede a goal, of course, on the penalty kill. The face-off won by the Demons. Carpenter gets shot away. O'Brien makes the save. Now Carpenter from the face-off. Looking there for a tip, and none was forthcoming as the pass was blocked on the way through. Now Carpenter with a bit of time and space, just on the wrong side of him though. Again, fires looking for a tip to Gilchrist with the puck. Andrew Ballick can set onto it now and does. Carpenter beats him out though. Now Erzen out wide. And it's going to be a stop in play there as Erzen just nearly wiped out O'Brien. And I think there's going to be a goalie interference call, and there is, and probably a well-deserved goalie interference call as well. So I'll have some 4-on-4 hockey to play this game out. Although that said, I don't think it's going to matter too much in the end, as the clock is winding down, and it's pretty much we're just going to have a face-off. And not much more at this stage, if that. So with seconds remaining, it will just be a face-off. And the Bison win their second game in succession, their third of the season, and a comprehensive one as well, defeating the Demons 5-1. Outstanding performance there from the Bison. They got the first 3 goals of the game, and in the end, they're never really truly challenged from there on. If you look at some of the stats, I mentioned 5-1 in favour of the Bison. Shots in total, 28-25, so the shot count wasn't particularly lopsided, and I really did like the performance of Connor O'Brien in net for the Bison tonight. Penalty count was 5-4 in favour of the Demons. Although that said, that 5th came in the final second, so it was a bit of a bit irrelevant in the end. So that's it for our first game. So I mentioned a 5-1 win to the Bison over the Demons. So this is the first of 3 games on tonight. And the next game coming up will be the Sharks up against the Blackhawks, and that is scheduled to commence in about 15 minutes' time. And then we round out the night with the Monarchs and the Jets. So, wrap things up very briefly here from O'Brien Icehouse, Victoria Premier A Division. It is a 5-1 win to the Bison over the Demons. 2 goals to Khalil was one to stand out in terms of the scoreboard for the Bison. My name's Michael Clough, and I'll see you shortly for our next game, which sees the Sharks take on the Blackhawks.